Well, that was a bit of a roller coaster season, wasn't it? From thinking we were going to be relegation candidates from such a terrible start at the beginning of the season to ending up fighting for a playoff place, getting the playoff place, and then fighting so hard and coming so close over two legs against Crystal Palace, only to come up short by one goal. What was it? Was it 7-6 on aggregate in the end? Oh, it was something incredible. Anyway, let's have a look at our season review. All right, boys and girls, season review for the 2029-2030 season. The new arrivals. Signing of the season goes to Ayunda Sishuba with his 11 goals and 9 assists and an average rating of 7.16 across 34 starts and 3 substitute appearances. And then who else? Notable performers. We've got Bogdan Lupu, very good find and acquisition. And I think he's going to do very well moving forwards into the future in our right back position. He played 13 starts and 4 substitute appearances and got 2 goals and 7 assists with a 7.14 average rating. A little bit disappointed we didn't get some more players in the sevens, but it was quite a step up as we found at the beginning of the season, and it took us a while to get into it. Good to see that the 2 players, well, I say 2 players we spent money on. Decent money on anyway. I say decent money, it's not even that much, but still came out with reasonable average ratings from their Henry Fieldson, 39 appearances, 3 starts and 3 subs appearances, 4 goals, 1 assist with a 6.93 average rating. And then Alan Accra, obviously we got him partway through the season for 200,000, 13 starts, 1 substitute appearance, he got 1 assist but a 6.93 as well for him. Carlos Fernandez, I don't know why he's in the list. I mean, he got 2 substitute appearances and he got a 6.95, so that's, good for him. Anyway, he's off to pastures new now. Didn't really manage to make any use of him, but Mikel Amandarain, he came quite good in the end, relatively quite good. Leo Frey, future number 1 goalkeeper for sure. Di Pietro done very well, 10 goals, 2 assists. Only going to grow and get better over the next season or so, and the same goes for Daniel Lewis as well. And Lloyd Price down the bottom of the list. We've spent money on him, but I'm sure he's gonna come good in the end. Yeah, they're all for the future anyway. They're going to grow into the players that I know that they're most definitely going to grow into. That's for sure. Right, moving on. Moments to remember. No, that's next. Right, a season to remember. Yeah, we made the playoffs, and well, it was disappointing. Disappointing in the end. Leicester made the Europa League. Look at that. What did they win? Did they win the FA? Maybe. Well, 4th place, we got 100% average home attendance. And if that doesn't scream out for a new stadium, I don't know what does. We haven't had any confirmation on our new stadium yet. The plans are still being planned. So, I mean, look at that start to the season. That's just horrific. Don't know how we ended up where we did, but we did. All right, the moments to remember. We got 5-0 win against Stoke. Match to remember, 2-0 win against Bolton, who, if you remember, came up with us last season from League One. And then goal of season goes to Maximiliano Di Pietro. And yeah, was that against Bristol City? That was yeah, good goal. I mean, we had so many good goals this season. Anyway, finances, onto the finances. We've got some new deals. 5 most notable 5-year deal worth 379,000. It's still pennies really for where it needs to be. We're a championship side who nearly got promotion to the Premier League. There's 5 new deals that's going to earn us 227,000 per year. It's just a drop in the ocean for what we need, unfortunately. Competition money this season is down because of our poor performance. We were out straight away in the Carabao Cup and out in the second attempt in the FACup. And match day commercial and retail are down I'm not going to say considerably, but it's a little disappointing. I'm not sure why that is necessarily down, but broadcast revenue is a big one. That is up 5-fold, and sponsorships up by 3 times, and the corporate hospitality is on the way up as well. Right, how they lined up. Right, it was well, Finley Herrick was the man in goal for most of the season. Harry Mills at left back, Henry Filson to Taylor Foran, our 2 central defenders. Jordan Gabriel was our main man at right back as well, and then Alfie Harrison and Dean Hoy in our defensive midfield positions. Lamar Gordon, Shishubu, and Richie in the attacking midfield roles, and Di Pietro up front as well. And the accolades, right? I did get 1 manager of the month in March when we really started kicking into gear. And we done well. I wonder how Armani Richards is getting on now. Like, he was our record-breaking transfer fee, 3.9 million. Just have a quick look. Obviously, he went to Huesca. He played 25 games in the Spanish second division, 7 goals and 1 assist. Yeah, good for him. He's doing okay. Right, so we had fans player of the season was Shishubu with a 7.2. Young player of the season was Zach Ritchie with a 7.0. Shishubu getting the signing of the season, of course. Goal of the season to Di Pietro. Top goal scorer was Zach Ritchie, and a lot of those coming from his head. You know, he's 6'3", so getting quite a few goals with his head on the far post. Most assists go to Lamar Gordon with 10 assists. Most player of the match awards go to Jordan Gabriel with 4. And yeah, Shishubu with the highest average rating. And pass completion goes to Tansman Rogers with 56 per 90. Right, history in the making. Yeah, a successful season, highest ever finish, and all that jazz. And then we got our beautiful, beautiful tapestry as well, going all the way back to the Vanarama South. But we fell short ultimately last season with the chance to go up to the Premiership. We have to go again. So it's time to rebuild. So I will get to the scouting. I will try and offload the deadwood and try and generate some money because we haven't got a lot of it, and figure out a way where we can come back and really make a good go of it. All right, guys, just got to make a quick apology. I've had a cold last couple of days, so, you know, basically the last 2 days have been a blur. Anything could have happened. I don't. Your guess is as good as mine, really. I'm a man, you know, it's man flu. But if I can just bring your attention to our overall balance here of £23.9 million, you can work out for yourself that we have lost some considerable assets, because, you know, that's not come out of nowhere. So let's go through exactly what's been going on. All right, guys. Right, bring your attention to the transfers out over here. First of all, we've got some young players that have gone out. Greg Smith, he has gone out for up to sort of just over £500,000. And yeah, I mean, we got him in on a free. And he's earned us some money already. He has got potential, but I'm not sure. You know, the thing I didn't like about Greg, he didn't really have the pace for a wing back, and on the right side we're playing an attacking wing back at the moment. You want him with good pace and good dribbling as well. He's not got good dribbling, so I mean, for someone else he could be a good defensive fullback. And Dongo has been released or sold. He's gone for free. I mean, we didn't lose out on anything. We got a loan fee in for him, £525. Does that count for anything? I don't know. Anyway, did have hopes for him, but he didn't really play out. Where else? David Guy, he's gone out on loan to Swansea. Matthew Ewart. Now, big hopes I had for Matthew Ewart. He has been sold to Sheffield United for 2.3 up to 2.8 million pounds. And considering he was in on a free, I don't think that's a bad bit of business. He's still got potential. Yeah, he's still got potential, and hopefully he does grow into something. But I couldn't turn down 2.8 million because, as you saw from last season, as we played out the season, we started off with a few million in the bank, and it was all gone by the end of it. So I really needed to cash in where I could. Jack Bignall's gone out on loan. Josh McNally has gone out on loan. Luke Warrington has been sold for 30,000 to Tranmere. He hopefully will go somewhere and be some kind of good target man. Ika Gill has gone to Preston on loan. Right, and now the big stuff. Right, Ayanda Sishuba. He has been bought by Hull, who got promoted champions at the end of last season from the Championship. They came straight in and smashed. Well, they activated his release clause, which was 10 million, and well, that was it. Nothing could be done. So I mean, he did really good for us. We only had him for a season, one season, in on a free, and he brought us in. Well, 9 goals, 7 assists, 4 player of the matches. Got us, helped get us where we finished last season, and then sold for 10 million. So all in all, he's actually been really good for us. Where else? Taylor Foran. Taylor Foran has gone to Kasimpasa for £7.5 million. I sincerely think that they overpaid. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to tell them that. I'd never spend £7.5 million on a player like him. I mean, he was really good and solid for us last season, and he's one of the players that's been with us for the longest amount of time now, since the Vanarama National League. So he's grown with us through that. League 2, League 1, into the Championship, and then obviously we got him for free, and he's earned us 7.5. Helped us get to where we are. Give us £7.5 million in the end. And he has grown as a player, and he was a real leader as well. So in a way, it was a shame to see him go, but it's one of those classic ones. He wanted nearly £20,000 a week from us, so he's gone somewhere else and accepted 8.25. I mean, if he would have accepted that from us, he would have had a new contract, easy peasy. But he wanted to be greedy, so 7.5 million, not that bad in the end. Right, where else? We do have another potential on the way out. I will go cover him in a minute. Let's have a look at other ones we've got in. We've got some youngsters in potential. Stephen Chapman, ex-City. Lean Kreckles, ex-Chelsea. Again, potential. Darren Stover, young goalkeeper, ex-City. Again, potential. Now we get to the fun bit. I spent some money. Real money in the transfer market. And the first that I brought in, I was so excited about. But I've not even been able to use him in the friendlies yet, because he's been on international duty with the Dutch under-21s. And that player is Joris Jonkers. And I saw his pace, and I thought he was going to be bonkers. Can you hear crickets? All right. There. Seriously. I decided I wanted to bring something a little bit different into our play this season, and that is pace. We had loads of technical quality, and it really did well for us. We still got a lot of technical quality in the squad, but I think paired with some real absolutely devastating pace up front as well, you know, we could be doing all right. And yeah, Joris Jonkers is one of those guys for me. Really excited about him. Like I said, not been able to actually see him in action yet, but we will soon enough. Another youngster did pay some money for him. 400,000 from Paris FC. Loads of clubs interested in him, including I think it was Paris Saint-Germain and some other big clubs. Anyway, he was 19. He's got pace to burn as well. So yeah, he's potential. Again, potential. So I'm going to be trying to get him out on a loan because I couldn't get a work permit for him. Same goes for this guy here, Fernando Lopez. Got him in for free. It's another pacey winger with potential. Can't get work permit for him, but he's going to go out on loan and see what we can get for him. See how he can grow. Right, next up is Glenn Tiernan. He's a good one, I think. Anyway, 22 years old, Irish international, full international cap. I mean, he's got some great physicals on him, and he's coming in to be a dominant ball-winning midfielder, I think. But yeah, great midfield presence, and got him in for free. I think he's going to be excellent. Next on the list is, well, Taylor Foran went out the club, so we needed to get a new central defender in. I was already looking for a new central defender just to try and up the levels a little bit, and we found Harris Parker, who came in for £3 million, doubling our transfer record for Joris Jonkers. And I think he's looking really smart. Potential of pairing him up front with Tansman Rogers. Yeah, I think we could have a real pair on our hands of really good defenders. Obviously, we've got Henry Fieldson still, Charlie Olsen still with us, and we've got the youngster in as well, Chris Smith, who's still only 18 and developing okay as well. So that is what's happened so far. What about what is still potentially happening? Well, Amari Hutchinson is probably on the way out of the club as well for 8.75 million. Very low valuation, my book, but that's his release clause, unfortunately. And I couldn't afford to give him a new contract. I tried. Every time, literally every time I went back in, he wanted more. I think the last time he wanted something like 24,000 and then about 5,000 per appearance for appearance fee. And well, that was basically that. So we got a wave goodbye to Amari Hutchinson. He was great, absolutely amazing. The only quibble I had with him was his natural fitness and stamina. He never could see out a game, which is a little bit disappointing because he is such an influential player as well. So having a player like him, but that could play from start to finish of a game, that'd be great. But again, he's going to be going out, no doubt. But another player we got in for free. He's helped us come up from League One into Championship, and he's going to pocket us another 8.75 million. So that's coming in on top of what we've already taken in as well. So this season we're going to have brought in nearly £30 million from player sales. So there are other things, players that I'm looking to bring in. We've got another couple of midfielders, right? So first we got Martin Ferreira, who's just waiting on a work permit at the moment. Nice central midfielder. Really just sort of stepping up levels of the quality of players we got in as well. Another midfielder, Abubakar Conte. And another really good midfielder. Hopefully he will be really good too. Stephen Murdoch, so hopefully going out on loan. Amari Hutchinson, obviously just covered him. Ollie Harvey. Really excited about this guy. I think he can be really, really good. 22 years old, so he's not real fresh, but he's still got plenty of development to go, and he's got pace to burn as well. Adding some real pace to the squad this season. So literally, we got the creativity in the squad. I feel like we can break teams down, get goals that way, and we can also get teams on the break as well. So with a bit of a strong defence as well, hopefully we can soak up some attack, and then when we win the ball back, we turn it over, and we can just burn that pace, get up the other end, and score on the break as well. So hopefully Ollie Harvey will be joining us too soon, and that's probably the majority of the transfer is going to be done. I've just been going through the squad planner, and I don't think there's much else that needs to be done. I was thinking, well, with Amari Hutchinson, and Shishubu out the club. That we really needed something more in central attacking midfield. But we've got Alfie Harrison with I was playing him down into the defensive midfield roles, but now we've got other midfielders coming in. I can push him back up to being the attacking midfielder. So we're going to have Mark Gordon, Alfie Harrison. I've decided maybe I'm going to try and fit Di Pietro more into an attacking midfielder role. I feel like that could suit him and hopefully make him develop into a more rounded player as well. And then we got some second sort of fiddle players as well, like Sinankea, Duarte still with us, and Michael Clark, youngster. Yeah, and then up front we have like Daniel Lewis, Ollie Harvey, obviously still Di Pietro, Zach Ritchie, Jonkers. Yeah, we've got quality in positions. So I don't necessarily think, unless someone really, really exceptional jumps out at me and becomes available, I'm not sure that there's a need to upgrade in any way. I just realised I did miss someone, didn't I? Goalkeeper, yeah, because we only got 2 goalkeepers. We do actually have more. I'm sure we've got one guy out on loan. I think. Anyway, I might be wrong. But I found this guy, Paulo Goncalves, and he is 17 years old, and he looks pretty smart for a 17-year-old. So Leo Frey is our, for now, number 1 future prospect. But I think Paulo Goncalves will be our future number 1 goalkeeper. And we can probably cash in on Leo Frey at some point as well. So hopefully this will get done as well. And depending on whether he gets a work permit or not, he might need to go out on loan, and I still might need to get us another goalkeeper, because if I only have 2 goalkeepers, the players are going to be unhappy that we've not got enough depth and cover in that position. So that might still be something we need to do. Other than that, I'm not sure necessarily that we need to upgrade in any particular place. We've got pretty good cover. Potentially could come in and find someone better to be our number 1 left back, but Harry Mills, I feel like he's overall relatively good. Lupu's going to end up being a lot better. If I could find someone like Lupu for a left back position, then that would be great. I mean, Lloyd Price, he's only 17, so he's got bags of potential, but again, he's not got absolutely like pace to burn. He's quite more defensive, so he'd be a great defensive fullback. So, I mean, we are currently playing supportive wing back in that role at the moment. So, yeah, so maybe a left back, maybe another goalkeeper. Other than that, I think as long as the players who have got waiting to be completed, as long as they come in over the line, then that'll be that. But that is it for now. If you've enjoyed that, please leave us a like, and please leave us a comment in the comments below. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. As for now, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I'll see you again in the next one. See ya.